The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Glendale. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. They'll send Worthy in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and a yard. Now Darnold. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A 71-yard attempt.
And as expected, this one's not going to get nothing. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Seattle. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not
so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Seattle.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Seahawks. His first touchdown of the new campaign. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks 7, Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week one at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another first and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Seahawks 11-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Now here's Aaron Jones. Defense all over that one. He'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here comes the screen to Jones. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale. After this, he makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, it's not often you get a second chance to atone for a missed field goal this early in the game, but I like it. They send him right back out there to finish off drive number 2, and this time he puts it through.
The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night in prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those 2 teams will meet at SoFi in Inglewood. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 6. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. He's inside the 35.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head, so That's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. And just because you don't try to throw it a million yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Seahawks offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today? And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now a play fake. Jones just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion comes Thomas. Jones to the air again. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a give left side for Hubbard, and he'll get forward for a couple. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Darnold. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a long...
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Now they'll pitch it out here. They'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man here is Mitchell. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. From the gun on 3rd down. Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Seahawks first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Gun, it's Jones. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and that'll set up 4th down. On is the punter, Cook, and he sends it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. His guy's going to get another shot at it here as drive number 4 starts with 1st and 10. Darnold to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
Jones now on 1st down. That one taken in by Mitchell. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At their 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
On for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw. Open man, that's the veteran, Adam Troutman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals.
From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. To the goal line and in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Cardinals. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Cardinals will come back to tie things at 17.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
Cardinals 24. Seahawks 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to take it up past the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones on the bootleg. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over possession here at the 44.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On first down, Jones. Complete left side, that is Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
50-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Jones. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. They'll run with Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Play action now. It's Jones. After being burnt with the pick on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Throwing now is Jones. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Jones going to hang on to it here, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't...
Good blocking, and he's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Seattle. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Throwing, Darnold. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Darnold. That's caught left side by Pitts. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Darnold. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. Darnold. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Cards first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll try the left side with Jones. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on first down.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. 1 yard.
This will be 2nd and 9. They're called in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
play fake. That is Joey Bosa in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
The throw on the run is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? They'll go for it. It's Jones. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. They had to take the chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Kavontae Turpin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Daniel Jones now and his offense down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute and a half to go. How will this play out? We'll watch. They come up for 1st down. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown.
All right, this is great teach tape for all the young quarterbacks out there. When you are in the pocket, you need to keep 2 hands on the ball at all times. You see guys, they're moving, they're scrambling, their eyes are downfield, and they lose track of the rush. You have to assume the defenders are going to attack the ball any chance they can. Secure it, 2 hands. Even if you take a sack, nothing is more important than the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Seattle offense heading back on the field. As they do, we want to show you What is ahead for them over the next few weeks? They'll be at Washington. Then it's back home for the Chargers. And then lastly, one more home game as they'll play host to the San Francisco 49ers.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seahawks.
And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go. On second down, here's Jones. Now he'll run. And he'll get down, avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Jones. And he'll be forced to throw this one away. Good job by the defense. They stiffen and sets up fourth down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go. One final play. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend.